Jan Jorgensen, and I'm here to talk to you about the Becoming Queen coaching program, mentoring program. It's time for us to remember that we are divine beings, powerful beyond measure. And I'm sure that if you look at your life, you see all the ways that people have resisted your power. They have attempted to contract you, give you a story, give you a label. I'm 70 years old and I walk this planet, and every single day there are subtle and not so subtle ways that our social systems, the patriarchy, even our own thought systems are keeping us small. They're keeping us out of that extremely, profoundly successful, joyful zone, which is our birthright. So why am I calling it Becoming Queen? Well, because this country is run, a lot of homes, a lot of places, churches are run by kings, which is that sovereign rule over. And the queens hold a spacious, gracious place of eminence and power, simply by her goodness, her balanced, and her working from a place where she never has to justify herself, but is always feeling resourced and calm, and can sit in her throne of empowerment in complete trust. So no one is going to give that to you. We have all these circumscribed, very limiting, confused roles, and I'm sure that that's why we've had a lot of trauma our whole lives. But we can actually access this now. In fact, the planetary recipe is calling out for us to restructure ourselves and to speak up without fear and hold our ground. And it's this word eminence, to emanate, to radiate out confidence, and standing on our platform of truth or sitting in our chair in repose, letting the world come to us. And then we sort, and then we decide. We do not react. So the Becoming Queen program, because of my background as a registered nurse, understanding the physical body, as a spiritual healer, understanding emotions and stuck energy and all that life brings to us, and now as someone established mastery in removing fear from the voice. My PhD is in the arena of removing fear from the voice of the divine feminine speaking up. So it is time for us not to join in and win the game as it is played in our social systems, but to begin to reorient our thoughts, our choices, and our action towards new outcomes that are guided by new principles of truth, beauty, love, and goodness, therefore bringing in the new foundational structures within yourself, your home, your community, and globally of what? Order, cohesiveness, a calm. You know, your brain cannot relax and function and think of the highest thing if you're under stress. If you're in scarcity mentality, you're being challenged and you're resisting the actual abundance that is yours. So the Becoming Queen program, for the last 20 years, I have sharpened my toolkit to work with myself and to delineate and choose and manifest that with what I wish to create. And I'm not saying it's been easy. I'm saying that I'm going to help you with the tools to work with difficult people, difficult situations, and how to hold your queenly eminence so that your feathers are not ruffled. And in fact, you begin to hold such a place of calm and confidence that you magnetize others into your field who want to sit and be with you. The queen is beloved, the king is feared. People want to be in the queen's presence and spend time with her, having tea, discussing things. And the queen, think about it, she listens, she balances, and then she gives advice for those that seek advice. This is the beauty and alignment of the feminine in her highest seat of empowerment. And this is what is being called out of us. The 6-week program of Becoming Queen, we will meet and have a one-on-one appointment that will be full of flexibility to see where you are in the different parameters of your life. All of us have mastered certain areas, and other areas there's still a little bit more gold panning or clearing to do. So I've designed this card system, Be the Light, Divine Alchemy cards, and we're going to start at the beginning together. We're going to focus on the first week, Know Yourself. When you were little, you knew yourself. You knew who you were and what you wanted before the story and contraction got imprinted upon you by parents and partners and social mores and limitations. We are going to remember who we really are and what we came here to do. Then we'll dive into health and healing. This is one of my favorite topics. We can have so much vitality when we are in flight or fight or stress. The cortisol goes up, autoimmune diseases. We are going to come and learn to put ourselves in that queenly still point so that all of our systems can relax and heal and let your body do what it knows what to do. So we'll be talking over your health-wise, energetically, and in a practical sense as well, steps that you can take. Then appropriately, next, we will talk about relationships, right relationship with your children, with authorities. You will feel that you are equal to authorities. You have a right to speak up. And when you speak up without fear, the countenance that you hold, people can receive your message. When you speak with fear, they have an automatic distrust and pushback. So we will be approaching relationships from a confident, self-resourced, passionate, healthy way so that you can resonate with and bring in even a higher caliber of people to collaborate with and to build around your new queendom. Next, we'll talk about mission and work. What is your part? What is your piece? And how can you polish your puzzle piece so that you fit into the bigger whole and you assist yourself, your community, and this planet to move towards more sustainable, benevolent outcomes. This is all about the new age of Aquarius, leaving behind the very pressured, imbalanced, toxic, overwrought, masculine ways of materialism and control over. The feminine that we're bringing in and we're instituting with you powerfully in the Becoming Queen program is to work with people in an interlocking, interwoven way. Think of the circle the round table, communication and collaboration, and essentially co-creation. And only you can choose to get your seat at the table. Only you can choose to become the queen and have empowerment. Only you can choose to crown yourself. No one's going to come up and say, hey, aren't you a queen? Or don't you want to be in charge? No. We must claim our right to hold the rudder and be the decisive force of everything we are and we do in our lives. And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying we're going to do this together, and I can help you straighten your crown. That's what we do for each other now. We claim the crown, and we're like, oh my God, I can't believe that I've taken on to have this empowered dominion over my life as never before. I'll help you straighten your crown, and you will be resonating in other powerful, wondrous beings to straighten your crown for you and with you. Then we'll talk about global transition, and I've touched upon this. Imagine if all of our voices and presence weren't taking center stage. The Dalai Lama said it would be the Western woman who shifts everything, and we are shifting it through our energy fields, being heart-centered, and hearing and aligning with the highest, next best thought and choice, and letting that come through a voice that is not pressured down with the manhole cover. Think of that big metal thing that keeps all that down. No, we are allowing then a megaphone of truth and light to bathe other people, places, and things. You will become a megawatt energized person, a beloved queen holding her field that will be a wonderful invitation to invite other people in to do a lot of things for and with you that will support you in reciprocity, in abundance. So this movement, this program is positive on all levels. Lastly, divine feminine leadership. When I say divine feminine, it means you're being your true, innate, divine self. Divine feminine, open to receive, open to hold the space, and to hold that each is a beloved, and justice and love and good for all. Did you know that when the feminine leads a country, they have much higher marks of personal well-being? Well, we are starting with your own personal queendom so that you have higher marks for your own well-being, that you are pulling back and you're hitting the arrow of every day, getting up and doing what you love with people that you love, doing it with, and knowing that in that very role, you are a natural mentor and guide and leader for so many other people seeking for what you are nourishing and growing within yourself, becoming queen. So if this sounds like something that is giving you some sparks or visions of your potential self for the future, or even if you're just so close to becoming queen and there's just a couple areas, give me a call. I'll have a couple links accompanying this video. If you're ready to go, press that button. If you'd like to talk to me to know a little bit more about the program, how it will work, cost, etc., press that button. But do contact me. I can't wait to get started with you. So we're all doing this together, and I have a wonderful, very gifted friend, Aimee, and she told me through spirit what I am doing. So enjoy this.
Well, first, the guides are just blooming with love for you, Jan, and really honoring how you are stepping up to be at the level that we need to play now. And I'm using the word play deliberately. High play. Your Queen's group is about high play, allowing each person to emerge in their queenliness and to share their gifts with everybody. It would be my pleasure to be part of that group with you. They're giving me a little nudge and telling me that's true. They're also